and welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, then hi, my name is Lauren, and on my channel we mostly talk about anything luxury, but we also discuss lifestyle and beauty. So if you're interested in any of these topics, please consider subscribing to my channel and we'll get started with the video. So in today's video, I'm presenting you my entire Chanel collection with pieces such as bags, SLGs, shoes, jewelry, and more. I've already done a fairly similar video on my channel, which was about my entire Louis Vuitton collection. So if you're interested in seeing that video, I will go ahead and leave it in the little information link over here for you to see it. But if you're a Chanel lover and you're interested in seeing my Chanel collection, then please keep on watching. So I've decided to organize this video in several categories, the first one of which will be purses, which is also my favorite. And I've decided to do this chronologically, so we'll start with the most recent purchase that I have, and my most recent bag from Chanel is this beautiful Chanel 19 over here. It's a medium one in this beige color from the 22C collection. So since it's my latest baby, I obviously love it a lot and give it a lot of love. It's a very practical bag. It's very easy to transition from day to night. It's also a very easy color to wear, and it also fits a lot, which is what I love about this handbag. I've actually done a what's in my bag video featuring this particular bag, so if you're interested in seeing what I have inside my purse when I carry this one, then I will go ahead and leave that video in the little information link over here for you to see it. So the next bag I have to show you is a Chanel medium flap from the 20B collection in this beautiful burgundy color with caviar leather and then silver hardware. It's probably my most used bag for the fall and winter season. I think that the color is absolutely stunning. It goes really well with like black and tan coats, which is really nice. I absolutely love wearing these in the winter. It goes really well with these Burberry type coats. It looks super stylish. I love the color, and then I also think that it fits quite a bit still, obviously not as much as the Chanel 19. So this is more for, those days where you know that you won't be carrying too much, but you still need to have like a few more things than the essentials. Then this is absolutely perfect, and I get a lot of good compliments on it because it's such a beautiful color. And finally, what I really like about this handbag, and that's perhaps the most important thing for me, is that there is no potential or extremely low potential for color transfer. So it's a bag that I can be a little bit on the carefree side with, which is, I find it quite rare for Chanel bags that have different colors. Obviously, black is very carefree, but then as soon as you go into different colors, like, beige, for example, like the previous bag that I showed you, it's definitely a bag that I have to be a little bit careful with. And this is really nice because you can wear it with like dark denim and dark coats, and it's never going to be a problem, which is a huge bonus for me. So next up in my Chanel collection, we have yet another medium flap, and this time it's in this beautiful Tiffany blue color from the 20C collection with, again, caviar leather, and then this time champagne gold hardware. This is probably my most treasured piece from Chanel and probably one of my favorite bags ever. And what I really like about it, other than the size, which I've obviously talked about it for the previous bag, this time it's the color. I think that the color is absolutely mesmerizing. What I really like about it is that it changes color depending on the lighting. So whether you're in a natural light setting or you're inside, and then, depending on how dark the room is, this bag will change colors. So it can go from like turquoise to like light emerald green, all these beautiful different shades. So it's really nice to have a bag that changes colors because it's kind of like having 2 or 3 bags in one. And obviously this is also a bag that I get a lot of comments with because it's a very kind of different color, and I think that it's something that you don't see very much, and it's a little bit out there but not too much, which is also what I like about it. So it's no surprise that I've included this bag in a recent video which is titled my 3 favorite bags in my collection. So by the way, if you're interested in seeing the different picks, obviously this is one of them, but if you're interested in seeing the different bags that I feature in this video, I will go ahead and leave the little link over here for you to see it. So next up we have my Chanel Deauville in size medium in this beautiful charcoal gray color. It's, to be honest, probably one of my most neglected bags from Chanel, which says a lot because I absolutely love this brand, but this is definitely one of my most neglected ones. By the way, let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see a video on my channel where I show you my most neglected bags, which, you know, I would probably be a little bit ashamed of, but at the same time, I would be glad to do it for you. So yeah, let me know if that interests you. Here the problem is that it is very roomy, and that's obviously not a problem, it's a good thing. But then, you know, the kind of like compromise on that is that it is very heavy. I'm basically giving myself an arm workout right now as we're speaking. And then it's also very large. So here, if you see on the sides are very, very large. So that's kind of like the problem with this bag. I've actually done an entire review about this particular handbag, so I won't spend too much time talking about it right now. So if you're interested in hearing a little bit more about this bag and, you know, more precise things such as like what it fits, you know, pros and cons, etc., then I will go ahead and leave that video in the little information link here for you to see it. And the next bag that I have to show you is a Chanel Mini Rectangular in denim in the CC logo limited edition. It's a very treasured bag and I absolutely love it. But here the thing is that it's in denim, and the problem with denim is that the corners get damaged fairly easily. That's really the downside of this bag. Other than that, I absolutely love wearing it. I think it's such a unique piece, and I definitely get tons of comments on it because, you know, it's very unique and it just doesn't look like something you'd see every day. And I love the fact that, you know, it is Chanel, and obviously that's like the classy touch about it. But then at the same time, it's very casual, very like, you know, young spirited. It's something that you can wear in all of different situations, you know, like basically all of life. You know, in any situation, this is something that you can wear, like even to go to, I don't know, the DMV or, you know, the grocery store. All of these situations would be perfectly fine wearing this bag. So that's what I like about it. But then at the same time, it gets damaged a little bit easily because it's denim, and that's why, you know, I haven't been wearing it as much as I probably should have. When I know that something like tends to get damaged easily, I want to like save it aggressively, and then I'm like, oh no, you know, we're not gonna wear this, we're gonna wear something else instead that doesn't get damaged, and then I never take it out. So I should be better about this because this is such a cute little piece. So moving on to another flap, here we have the Chanel Small Classic Flap in black, and again caviar leather, and then this time it's going to be gold hardware. This is a bag that I absolutely love because for me it's a true classic. It's something that will never go out of style. It's something that you can pair with so many different outfits. Basically, you can never go wrong with this because, you know, it's black and it basically works with absolutely everything. It's also my #1 going out bag. So this is the type of bag that I love to wear, you know, for evenings out, to go out to the restaurant, to go out to a bar with my girlfriends, you know, something like that. I think that this is the absolute perfect bag to take out with you because it doesn't fit so much. You know, it doesn't fit as much as, say, the medium flap or the Chanel 19 in medium, but it still fits a little bit more than, you know, the mini or the walk. And so for me to go out, this is perfect because you obviously have, you know, your essentials like your wallet and then your phone and your keys and all that, but you can still fit like, you know, lipstick, like a little powder, a little makeup brush. So for me, this is really good for that reason. It's also a very good investment in terms of, you know, investment purchases. So if you're looking at, you know, purchasing a bag that you're not really sure you will wear, but you would love to resell in a couple of years, this is an amazing option because it's black, goes with everything. You can sell it to anyone. And it's also, according to my essay, apparently the easiest size to resell. I didn't know that, but it makes sense because it's so practical. And finally, the last Chanel bag that I have to show you is this walk over here in black with, again, caviar leather and then gold hardware. So it's basically just like the small flap, but a lot smaller. And this was my first ever Chanel bag, so that's why we're nearing the end of my bag section here. It was my first ever Chanel bag, and, you know, honestly, this wasn't the best purchase. I wish that I had thought about that a lot more. For me, it's just too small because I'm 5'11" or 180 centimeters. And so for that reason, it just looks a little funny on me. It just looks like tiny compared to my entire height. The chain length is perfect for me. So I just don't think that it's a very well thought of bag, if that makes sense, because for shorter people, this is definitely not going to work due to the chain length. And then for larger people like me, then, well, we just look so big compared to this bag. So yeah, I wasn't really thinking so well when I purchased this, but then because it's my first ever Chanel bag, there's this sentimental value that makes it really difficult for me to resell this bag. Every time, you know, I feel like I'm decided to resell it and I'm like opening the eBay app, then I just exit right away. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you have any thoughts on what to do, because obviously this bag still has, you know, quite a bit of value to it, especially because of the price increases that, you know, happen all the time. So it does have value to it, and it's right now sitting in my closet, and I probably haven't taken it out in at least 3 or 4 years, but I just like can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. So let me know in the comments down below what you would do, what you think I should do. Perhaps this will help me. So the next category is going to be SLGs. And here it's going to be short and sweet because I actually only have one, which is the Chanel Zippy Coin Purse in black with caviar leather and then silver hardware. I've actually had this piece for about 2 years. And as you can see, the condition is still excellent. It's very sturdy. And that's of course due to the caviar leather. So I would highly recommend getting SLGs in caviar leather because SLGs just get damaged a lot easier than bags. So for that reason, I would highly recommend caviar leather for these little ones. Additionally, what I really like about this little wallet is that it is very compact, so it doesn't take a lot of space in your purse, but it fits a lot. You would be surprised. I was surprised actually. So yeah, it's just very convenient, very easy to use, and obviously, well, as it's black, it just kind of goes with everything. So for the next category, it's going to be shoes. And this time again, short and sweet because I actually only have one pair of Chanel shoes. It's this beautiful espadrille over here in black. And I've had them for the longest time. And the thing is, honestly, they're so uncomfortable that I barely wear them. I probably wear them for about maybe an hour or two. And then they start to hurt so bad. But then at the same time, since it's my only pair of Chanel shoes, I just can't bring myself to resell them. So it's kind of like the walk all over again. I've also featured them in my designer shoe collection. So if you're interested in seeing the other pairs of designer shoes that I own, then I will go ahead and leave that video in the little information link over here for you to see it. And now moving on to the last category, which is going to be jewelry. The first piece that I have to show you is this beautiful brooch over here with the little pearls and then the little crystals in the CC logo look. I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. In my eyes, it's definitely the most beautiful brooch that there is out there that is made by Chanel. But, and this is a massive but, I just can't bring myself to wear it. And the thing is, I'm so afraid of damaging my clothes that I basically never wear it. I don't think that I have worn it once, which sounds horrible. It sounds absolutely horrible to say, but I'm just so afraid of damaging my clothes that, you know, for me it's just not worth it to damage like a coat. Just to wear this, it just doesn't seem like it's worth it. So I'm still trying to find like, you know, options and ways of how to wear this without ruining clothes. I think that if you have like a tweed blazer, which is what I've heard, works really well and doesn't damage the fabric of the clothes, and at the same time it looks super good with this. So perhaps this is my very good excuse to buy like, you know, a really nice tweed jacket or something. But other than that, it's beautiful. I love it. I would highly recommend it. And if you're not afraid of damaging your clothes, then this is a beautiful option. It's obviously from an older collection, but I've actually seen it listed online somewhere for resale. So if you're interested, I can probably link it in the little description box down below if I find it. So next up we have a pair of Chanel custom earrings over here in black and gold. I hope that you can see them because I realize that I'm quite far from the camera, and I also hope that it's focusing right now and I don't have to retake this. But anyway, I absolutely love them, but very honestly the thing is that I'm allergic to metal, so unfortunately I can't wear them for more than probably a couple of hours per week. After that, I absolutely have to stop or my ears get super irritated, so that's kind of the downside. But I absolutely love wearing them with my Chanel Small Classic Flap, which is black with gold hardware. I think that it looks perfect with these. It's like the match made in heaven. I love wearing them with this. But yeah, obviously not often, but I still think that they're beautiful, and I still think that they're like a true classic. So if you're looking for a pair of Chanel earrings, I would highly recommend these, obviously again from an old collection, but you can find them online. I went ahead and found some online, so I would highly recommend them. They feel comfortable around the ears. They feel like, you know, they don't hurt your ears. But then for me, because I'm allergic, it's painful. But other than that, like, it's not, you know, a clip-on or anything. It just doesn't feel bad on your ears at all. And finally, the last piece in my entire Chanel collection is again another pair of Chanel custom earrings, this time again in gold with the CC logo look. I love them, but here the downside is that unfortunately they lose their little crystals fairly easily, and then they get like tainted. So right now, if I'm looking at them, they look a little bit pink. It's either missing some, or the ones that are still left look pink, which is very unfortunate. So that's kind of the downside of this. Otherwise, I think that it's a perfect piece to wear every day. It's very easy to wear. Basically goes with absolutely everything. It's just so convenient. But then again, unfortunately for me, I'm allergic to metal, so I can't wear them, you know, every day. This doesn't work for me. These are my everyday earrings. You've probably seen them in like every video that I've done. These used to be my everyday earrings before I found out that I was allergic to metal and that this was causing, you know, irritation on my ears like all the time. So yeah, these used to be my everyday favorites. If you're not allergic to metal, I would highly recommend them. They're very easy to pair with absolutely everything. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. By the way, let me know in the comments down below which piece you would add to this collection. So let me know your recommendations. I would absolutely love to hear them, because obviously I'm always looking to add more pieces to my Chanel collection. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.